weekly horoscope for Aries for the week of November 11th or November 10th, 2025, and I'm kind of like feeling on top of my stuff. So also this week I'm going to be doing my membership page as well on Saturday, so check that out. If you haven't checked that out, it's $3.99, and well, it's $4.99. And what I do is that I go on and I do the individual tarot scopes for the individual person based on the tarot cards, kind of like a general reading. You can't ask any questions on there at all because we could save that for the $20 email readings, which is an absolute steal, people are telling me. So if you haven't seen it, check it out, okay? And show your love and support. I'm trying to grow my channel, and thank you for everyone who has, and thank you for all your love energy. Hold on, I'm gonna fix my thing. I'm putting for my playlist, Mercury in retrograde. May the odds forever. Let me just do it proper. Happy Mercury retrograde. And may the odds forever be in your favor. Oh, I don't know what my eye is doing, but it better stop. Anyways, yes. Anyways, happy Mercury retrograde. May the odds forever be in your favor. Yes, bitches. Because we have a lot of planets in retrograde right now. We have, who do we have in retrograde? We have Uranus in retrograde at this time, and it's moved back into the sign of Taurus. We have, who else? Mercury in retrograde in Sagittarius for the second, and then it's going to go back into the sign of Scorpio. Then we have Saturn in retrograde in Pisces, Neptune in retrograde, Ceres in retrograde, Chiron in retrograde, Eros in retrograde, Vulcan is in retrograde. So Vulcan and Hades and Coronis and Jupiter in retrograde, Hygeia in retrograde. So a lot of planets are in retrograde. Sedina in retrograde, everybody in retrograde, your mama in retrograde. So everybody is in retrograde. Hello, Malmoon. So make sure to show your love and support. Thank you for the 2 likes, and like, subscribe, and share. Oh my. So anyways, I'm also available for readings. So all the links are down there. I know there's been technical problems because I used there's a way to use your card for PayPal to transfer money to your bank account, and my thing got expired. So you can still do it through the donation thing, or you can send me money on there as well if you want a reading with me. I'm still doing the yearlies and the 6-month reports. I also have Cash App if you want to go through there. Just make sure you email me, which my email address is up. So tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'll be available for readings. So check that out. Keep me busy with those readings. If you just want a general, it's 1,500 words, the email reading for November, December, and January to show you what's coming up. Also, I do 6-month reports, yearly reports, so check those out as well on my consultation page, and compatibility reports. So yeah, so this week on the 10th, Mercury in Sagittarius is in retrograde in your 9th house. And this is all about arguments and debates at this time. So you fighting. All right. Be careful if you're traveling at this time. You could be fighting with those in TSA during this time period, because, you know, we're like on shutdown in the States. So there could be like a lot of delays when it comes to traveling. So those of you who are traveling, you know, from different countries to the States, you know, expect delays at this time. So bring a book, watch your videos, get comfortable. All right. Because there's no point in fighting, because then you'll just get pissed off, and next thing you know, you won't be allowed to fly. So then you're going to be doing trains, planes, and automobiles. Alrighty. Also, my daily horoscopes are up too, so be sure to check that out as well. So anyways, this is a period where you're very assertive when it comes to things that you want. You speak your mind. Also, this could be updating yourself with the latest and greatest in technology, but it's during Mercury retrograde, so your stuff could be breaking down this week, and that is why you are updating your car and your internet with the latest and greatest in technology at this time with this energy. Planes, trains, buses, and automobiles. Yes, Dave. Okay. You may feel a strong urge to have intellectual debates because you're just a fighter. You just love to fight. Okay. And you love a good debate. It's kind of like foreplay for you. So that's what's going on there. There's a potential to also explore new ideas at this time. Your thoughts really are quick and sharp, and you're motivated to learn. So you could have an easier time with work and with school during this time period and picking up things really quickly. Then on the 11th, let's talk about it. Uranus in retrograde in the second house of money, opposing your 8th house here with this energy. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, Jackson. Hi, I love dogs. So you can have lessons with money coming up with other people, or this is having money worries to deal with because of your financial responsibilities. This could also be government shutdowns that you could be dealing with, layoffs happening at work at this time, or this is your partner's seasonal job now stopping because it's winter time in the States, or this could be a things breaking down around the home. So try to see these breakdowns that are going to be costing you money as upgrades, okay? Because you weren't going to do it anyways, regardless, because if it's still working and it's not broken, but now it's broken, okay? So try to see these things as you upgrading your life. Try to see them as things to come in the future, especially in regards to your financial status or your social status in life is going to change, because sometimes these are catalysts or signs of things to come with this energy, okay? So it's not Sunday. It's not Sunday, it's Monday. You're supposed to do that shit on Sunday, damn it, with your Jesus Bible thumping ways. So anyways, no Jesus talk today because it's not Sunday and it's not Wednesday. Okay, so you got to do those on certain days, not on Monday. All right, because even Jesus needs a break. So anyways, so this could be also, like I said, an upgrade, revolutionary changes to your personal finances here. This could be you like thinking, you know how you resourceful you all are, okay? So this is you coming up with money-making ideas. This is your self-worth, your values are changing, direct conflict with deep-seated desires for profound emotional or even sexual transformation with shared resources, power dynamics, authenticity versus taboo desires. Your revolutionary new values and desires for self-worth may be in direct conflict with unexpressed, intense, and possibly taboo desires related to intimacy, joint accounts. You may take drastic steps like leaving a job or a relationship to align more with your true self. But the problem is you're doing this on a Mercury retrograde. And the problem is, if you're trying to look for another job, you may have a difficult time. Why? Because Hades in Coronis and Jupiter are in retrograde this week. So this is not the easiest time. So I would be careful with your need to change and transform. Make sure you're financially good and well off, or you got a place to crash before you go leaving that stable relationship of yours, because I don't think you're going to plan things out proper and you're just going to jump ship and be like deuces, and then next thing you know, come after the 29th when Mercury goes direct, you're gonna be like, can I have my job back? I love you, can I come back? And it's gonna be like, oh my God, really? Really, bitch, stand your ground, okay? Oh my God, what is my eye? I don't know. So anyways, this is gonna drive me crazy. Venus and Scorpio in the 8th house. You may need to go over old financial statements from the bank to settle accounts. Some of you, especially in Europe now, they're still doing, I think you guys are still doing your taxes. So this is you doing your taxes at this time, being audited. Paperwork regarding an estate, or this could be dealing with your mortgages at this time. Intense communications. You know, you have a very quick mouth at this time. With this energy, the cat's got the zoomies, making you want to cut through the noise and articulate your ideas with courage and precision. There is a fierce urge for truth, leading to probing, investigative conversations at this time. The challenge is to use this constructively, as words can be sharp and used as weapons. So be strategic, be as clever as a fox at this time with this energy, because you know y'all can, and really use your words proper. You know y'all can be sneaky bitches when you want to, especially when you want somebody to hang themselves with their own noose. So you might as well just give a little let to the rope this week, okay? So that's probably what's going to be happening for some of you. On the 13th, Hades and Coronas in retrograde, Jupiter in retrograde till March and April of next year. You can be going into hermit mode. This is all happening in your 4th house. The focus is going to be on your 4th house, like property matters. Okay, this could also be renovating the home, updating the home, nesting for some of you, and appliances. You could be updating your home with the latest and greatest technology and spending a lot of money on that. Yes. Okay, for some of you, the focus is more towards family. This can be a time of peace when it comes to the home, or you may move to a more spacious surroundings. The focus could be more towards family and helping other family members bring unexpected opportunities, often related to spiritual healing or spirituality or hidden matters. Prosperity is likely to flow from their intuition and your ability to have a deeper connection with others on an unspoken level. They could be feeling very generous towards you at this time with this energy here. Yes, new dryers. It could also manifest as extravagant spending at the home, or you're overly optimistic because you tend to be more about the holiday spirit at this time and wanting to entertain more and give more at this time. So I would be careful with that, because some of you have Neptune and Scorpio in your natal chart conjunct right now with Venus in Scorpio. So Venus is at 5 degrees in the sign of Scorpio. So those of you, if you want to check your natal chart and follow along, then this is you like putting on your rose-colored glasses. This is you wanting to play Captain Save-A-Ho in somebody's life, and you tend to romanticize your relationships, okay? Or even allow other people, other family members that you had a falling out with, to come back into your life at this time with this energy. And for now, because the rose-colored glasses are on pretty tight right there, and then we have Neptune in retrograde in Pisces, you tend to allow other people to come back into your life, forgetting all the stuff that they've done to you. On the 14th, this could be whoever has to leave your life. Let them leave your life. You need to be careful with ego, because things are not going to go your way. And this can be a pretty intense and challenging shift concerning your personal values, finances, self-expression, and creativity. You can feel unsettled and frustrated, pushing you to break free from outdated systems and embrace a more authentic, independent life. But again, we're doing this on a Mercury retrograde. So this means that you are going to separate from a situation only temporarily to yo-yo back into that situation come December, or just to prove a point come like March, towards the end of March, when Coronas in Hades goes retrograde. Okay, I mean goes direct. So you know, it's up to you what you want to do. I would pick and choose my battles at this time, or make it a point to be consistent and not intrigue your 4th house, which is all, you know, Hades, Coronas, Jupiter, which is kind of like the crab. And the crab likes to move sideways, never backwards or forwards, just sideways. So this can end up being a really emotional, confusing time in regards to relationships. And these planets don't leave us. Coronas and Hades does not leave till 2043 and 2044. So it's going to be a while before you actually decide to have, you know, your come to Jesus moment, or realize life is too short to be putting up with the same bullshit all the time and then finally up and leave. Okay, so it's up to you what you want to do with this energy, but this is my prediction for that. Anyway, show your love and support. Right now I am at, let me see, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hype me up if you guys got that hype button. I haven't seen it. So right now I'm at 4,718 subscribers. Oh my gosh. On my daily horoscopes, they're up right now. I already have like 520 people on the daily horoscopes watching. That is so cool. And also keep me busy with those readings. Yes, alrighty. So the first card to come up with is the King of Swords. Some of you, this is business picking up at this time. Some of you, this is you being more analytical in your way of thinking here. This is common sense. This is you being more logical. So you may be curtailing your reactive self at this time and kind of thinking about your actions and the things that you want to say to other people. So you're really biting your tongue, aren't you? The Page of Cups. Oh, we are dealing with an emotional roller coaster ride of feelings. Okay, so this is not emotionally the easiest energy time for you. As I connect with this energy, I'm also hearing let bygones be bygones. Okay, so whatever you're dealing with other people at this time, I'm watching my numbers. Don't mind me. I'm being nosy. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and hype me up. Get me on those algorithms. Thank you. So whatever is going on in your life, this is not the time to start fights. This is not the time to debate somebody under, so be about bigger picture during this time period with this energy here. Sharing is caring, love thy neighbor as thyself. It's Mercury in retrograde. Just, have a level of shut the hell up you don't know about, okay? The Seven of Swords, also business is picking up at this time with this energy. Some of you could be super secretive with this energy as well. Hi, Junior. So that could also be happening. The Six of Wands. Now, this is a progress being made, and I feel like certain things are slow progress. So slowly but surely, things are going to be happening in your life for the better. Changes happening for the better. Also, this would be a great time to stay out of the gossip here. Be about bigger picture, okay? Because I feel like somebody is talking schmack about you. But of course, in Aries fashion, God forbid they tell the Aries to their face. Okay, so it's that kind of situation going on. And so I feel like, bygones be bygones could be pertaining to that. So whoever is gossiping about you at this time, I feel like you need to leave it alone. I feel like you will confront them and say something, but then after that, leave it alone. And that is Tommy Kitty Softpaw Tompkins. He is coming out of a depression. He is an old cat. Of course, y'all know BB's died, so this is progress. Seriously, he's no longer living in my bathroom, no longer living on top of my refrigerator. I literally brought my laundry basket full of my clothes, and I made him lay in it in my office, and then he just never moved. And then one day he just decided, oh, and I was like meditating, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna pray with you and meditate with you too. And I was like, oh, and, so now he's like mommy's little boy again. So yeah, so he's coming out of a funk and stuff like that, and he's an older cat too, so some of his fur has fallen out because of the depression and stuff. Like, he could not handle it. No, I am not Turkish. The Eight of Cups, I feel like you're over certain situations going on in your life at this time with this energy, and you're ready to walk away from certain people. Maybe this person gossips about you way too much, or this person is like always gossiping about everybody and you're just like done with it, but for now, forgive and forget, because Mercury's in retrograde here. Or this person, I feel like, may feel guilty about it, and you're gonna have like this weird confrontation with them, and I feel like it's gonna affect them so much so that they're gonna make it a point not to gossip about you anymore, or they're gonna work on themselves and work on not gossiping. So forgive and let go. I feel like whatever is coming up, you have made your point here, so it's gonna be okay. Alrighty. The Nine of Swords, I feel like you could be dealing with some kind of depression. It is a heavy energy time period for you with the planets in your 4th house in retrograde here, and also the planets in your 1st house in retrograde. So it's not exactly the easiest energy time for you emotionally here. So you can be going through it. This would be a great time to like get yourself for some of you here, get yourself a job if you're like in the house all the time, like make it a point to get creative, get out of the house, do something at this time, socialize, talk to friends with this energy here. I feel this is a time period that you're coming up in a new phase in your life. And this is like you, despite Mercury in retrograde, I do feel like, you know, that over the next 3 weeks or so, this is showing you that it's time to leave certain situations in your life because you're no longer happy or haven't been happy in a while. The Six of Coins, for some of you, you could be working on getting out of somebody else's agenda. Maybe stop helping certain people in your life at this time because it's just emotionally too much for you with this energy. The Fool card, gratitude is the attitude here. Whatever you're worrying about, the cards are saying don't worry about it. And also, you're not happy at this time, but the cards are saying be blessed about the things that you have, because you know a lot of people are going through it right now and a lot of people don't have right now because of all the changes that we are going through, Uranus in retrograde, till April. So this is not the easiest energy time for a lot. So be blessed with the things that you have, or the you know, just be blessed. Gratitude is the attitude this week. The Justice card, I feel like as I connect with this energy, and it does not mean this at all, but I feel like some of you, this is a time of self-discovery, or this is a time of finding yourself. Maybe you're getting out of a relationship where you like identify too much with the relationship, or identify too much with your persona or career, and now you're looking for you. Okay, so I feel like this is a time of looking for you. Some of you are dealing with legalities at this time with this energy. Some of you are dealing with an audit, or you know, this could be new findings in a court case at this time that can be coming up, and there could be some hope in that. For others of you, you're definitely no longer being able to rely on certain areas of your life or a certain person in your life, and you're starting over in your life at this time with this energy. So I do see that. The Ten of Coins, there's an emphasis on money. Some of you, there's more money coming to you. Others of you, this could be dealing with legal matters. Others of you, this could be getting a job this week. Now, if anything good happens to you this week, it just means that, you know, it's going to happen again during the Mercury retrograde period. Okay, so that's all that this means. Okay, so know that whatever is happening is a good thing. I feel also that you are not scared to speak your truth. So this could be you like confronting people. Like I said, you're going to be, some of you are going to be confronting a gossip because this person is gossiping about you at this time with this energy. And like I said, you know, don't harp on it anymore. You made your point, let it go, allow cooler heads to prevail, because this relationship is not over. You know, let bygones be bygones. Alrighty, so I do see that. The Star card, manifesting what you want at this time. Hope reigns supreme during this time period as well. So I do see that coming up for you. So it's a very auspicious time for things to go with your way. This could also be dealing with court or legal matters going your way as well. The Three of Coins, this is spiritual growth or financial growth coming to you with this energy. As I connect, I'm hearing talk is super cheap. So be about people's actions, not about people's words. Okay, so I feel like also this could be pertaining to the gossip. There's a big emphasis on gossiping. So somebody's gossiping about you, but you're going to confront that, but be gentle, be nice, okay? And forgive, alrighty? Others of you, this could be dealing with like, you know, somebody's messing with your intelligence and they think that you're really stupid, and it turns out you're not that stupid. Others of you could be dealing with a government job at this time, so the focus could be on a government job with this energy here as well. The Knight of Swords, again, you're very analytical. Some of you, despite the energies that be, you could be dating. Okay, not the most auspicious time for dating because you can't have sex. All the holes close at this time and you just kind of have to go with the flow. For others of you, because what's going to happen is like a candle. So as quickly as this person comes in, as quickly as they leave. Okay, so date, get to know this person, talk to this person, you can make out with them, okay, do whatever, but no holes, no nothing. Okay, just No, Okay, close them all up. Alrighty. They're closed till after the 29th. Alrighty. So then the Five of Cups, shoulda, woulda, coulda, regrets at this time with this energy here. So you need to cock those brains before you shoot that mouth off as well. Or you could be overthinking, overanalyzing a situation and feeling guilty about a situation here that you did. But I feel like it's done and over with, and I feel like it's more you feeling guilty about it and giving life to the situation while everybody else has moved on. Okay, so you need to work on coming back into the fold or talking to this person again, because this person has forgiven you and this person has moved on from the situation. And you know, just make it a point or a promise to yourself that you're not going to do your actions towards this person, or you're not going to allow your temper to get the best of you. Okay, so that's all you have to do. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe. Some of you may have options with love, so this could be not the most auspicious time to date, but it can happen. Alrighty, so I do see that coming up for some of you here, so there is dating, but again, not the most auspicious time. So talk, get to know the person, because they may not be around. This could be for some of you here, new beginnings coming up, but it's going to start out disappointing, but things will become better. Alrighty, eventually. Alrighty, gracefully is what I'm hearing. All right, so things will become better eventually and gracefully. So you need to be patient. I feel like also you could have trust issues with other people, so be careful how much you divulge to others or how much you say to other people at this time, because you could feel like other people are like spreading rumors about you and stuff, or you could be a bit paranoid because of your 8th house energy and kind of like, you know, assuming things that are happening, you know, and creating like a lot of stories in your mind. So I would be careful with the conversation that you're having with your brain at this time. Okay, all is not what it seems with the planets also in Sagittarius. The Four of Coins talks about stability, your financial security. Follow your passion projects because it'll help you create more money. Also, you're not thinking logically about money at this time with this energy here as well, so try to get out of that lack consciousness with this energy. This would be a great time with all the planets in retrograde to just work on yourself and focus on the things you can control at this time, and delve into the secret, the law of attraction, you know, the power of the mind at this time, because your mind is stronger than you think. Okay, so this is a great time for law of attraction work. The Queen of Swords, I do see a reconciliation coming up. You do have a lot of influence over other people. Somebody from your past could be coming back into your life. Does not necessarily mean an ex or somebody that you're crushing on. It literally is like somebody is coming back into your life. I feel like whoever you want to come back into your life, like an ex or somebody that you had a crush on, may have been hurt in love, so they're not so quick to come back with this energy here as well. No, I'm not. So there you go. Because if I was, wouldn't there be monsters and stuff? If I was playing with dark stuff, I'm sorry, but like literally, and I know Dave is like, shit, she's talking, she's out of channel, but like literally, like I would like put my stuff on the show and try to like you know, get money from it. I would not necessarily be, you know, I'm all about making money, so I'm not about, you know, so if I had demons, they would be like entertaining you guys right now. All right, and I'll be like, oh my God, spirits, come and talk to me. I know. Dave's like, I roll. Okay, so I continue. So anyways, the Strength card, I feel like some of you need to keep a low profile this week. You could get reprimanded at this time with this energy here. So just be aware of that. So keep a low profile at work. Not the easiest time for career with this energy as well. So be careful. Some of you, I feel like you need to be careful what you say at work, or your spontaneity or your impulsive actions here, because you could be feeling some kind of damn way. But then also, after all is said and done, you're going to feel guilty about what you did. So be careful with that. The Page of Swords, I feel with this energy here, keep your receipts. Somebody's trying to throw you under the bus. Now, the Page of Swords is telling me that you are not a broke bitch. Stop acting like you're a broke bitch. You fine. It's just that you're intriguing too much of the planets, the South Node, and also you're intriguing too much of the what is it, your fourth house. Okay, so that's what's going on there. I do see for some of you here that this could be a time where other people are watching you a little bit too closely here, but that's about it. So prove other people wrong. Okay, others of you, I feel like, you know, you need to be on the right side of the law at this time with this energy here, because other people are not playing with you at this time. So I would be really, really careful with the judicial system. I would be, do not do any kind of scams during this time period, because they could be cracking down on people that are doing scams or whatever, or messing with the legal system at this time. So if that's you or somebody that you know messing around with the legal system, you're going to find out that they're a little bit stricter. Or this could be you trying to get like whatever stipend or monies from social services, and you could find that they're a bit stricter on their rules and regulations here as well. Or this could be dealing with like audits or what have you, or whatever's coming up with legalities. They're going to have more rules or regulations here going on. So you may have to you may want to call ahead and see what you need before coming in. Okay, I do feel like for some of you here, teamwork makes the dream work. This could be a great time for court, or a great time for symbiotic relationships here, because other people help you grow and create the stability that you're looking for. Oh, hi Pakistan. The Page of Coins. Some of you could be getting another source of income. Others of you, you may have words of wisdom and advice that other people are willing to pay for. The Ten of Swords, you can be starting over in certain areas of your life. This is going to be a recovery period. Possibly in December is going to be a recovery period for you. You can be a little bit in la la land at this time, and kind of about daydreaming about things, shoulda, woulda, coulda, you know, and not really being action oriented at this time. So, and I don't blame you, because Mercury is kind of in retrograde, so this is a time period to kind of go with the flow with this energy here. Watch your spending during this time period. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition, but it's looking like it's kind of like head over heart at this time, so you can be paying attention more to your reality than your intuition during this time period. Okay, the Emperor card, yeah, you're more about head over heart at this time, very analytical in your way of thinking here as well. You're a bit more about your stability. Somebody in your life, like father, could be stubborn and stuck in their ways of thinking with this energy here as well. So be about the facts, don't be about like your feelings and stuff like that. Even when you're complaining about somebody else, be about the facts at this time with this energy here. Okay, be about evidence so this person can make proper decision. I do feel like for some of you here that this is a time where you are feeling oppressed with this energy here. For others of you, you're more open to moving on from a situation as well, or letting go of a situation. But for right now, it's looking more like a thought than anything else, alrighty, because you're dealing with your own fears and your own negative thoughts at this time with this energy here. But also you need courage and a more analytical mindset to let go of certain situations right now. You need to be a bit of a realist. The Knight of Wands, some of you, this is traveling coming up here with this energy. Others of you, I feel like fortune is bubbling over this week with this energy. You're very creative at this time and coming up with money-making ideas. Some of you, you could be getting a job despite Mercury in retrograde. Others of you, this is dealing with court during this time period, and there could be money coming to you in regards to court with this energy, or this could be business picking up at this time. The Magician card, as above, so below. The world works in your favor at this time, so manifest, manifest, manifest. Prayers are being answered to you this week as well, so great time to start praying. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. My daily horoscopes are also up. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now I'm at 4,718 subscribers. I would like to make it to 500, so I need like 200 and something more people. So like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.